Frag.
We all recording?
What cup?
Grab that cup, the green one you were just drinking from. That's...
Wait, what?
That's not it.
Pulls out a fucking taser.
Fuck you, kid. You're adopted. Fuck you, kid. Fuck you, kid. You're adopted.
Welcome to the SodaClub podcast.
Yeah, and there's no better way we could open that.
That was our
that's where you're gonna start
Christmassy opening. Yeah, we're all
It's a
wearing
bad way to
hats.
start a podcast.
That's the best way to start it. We have a guest here. He's here. He's drinking from. Okay, why is your cup like a square? That is a square cup. That's not normal.
Yo, he got the
Not
Minecraft
normal.
cup.
He's literally got the Minecraft cup.
Green, circular.
It goes from a
Oh my-
circle
It's a
to a
cup.
square. Oh my god.
It's
You failed
square.
geometry.
It's
It's so hard, bro.
Oh, it's just
Yo, does
my
that cup-
microphone.
Does that cup fit in the square hole?
No, because
The
it's a
square
circle on the
hole.
way out.
The circle hole. No, it's funny. When I used to use my green screen, but right behind me, I'd pull this cup and there'd just be nothing, and I'd go to take a drink from it, and they'd be like, "What are you doing? What are you drinking from, Frag?" I'm like, "My cup, man." I'm
You don't
drinking
own a
from my
cup.
I do.
Yo, Frag is in the
Drink from
1%. He owns a circle square cup. Like you
Dude.
can't have both a circle and a square in the same shape.
You want to see a real cup?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Take a look at this one.
Oh my.
What is that?
What's
That's
that
my
say?
mug.
What does it say?
I can't tell you what it says. It's secret information.
Secret. This is coming from the guy.
It's his
wearing the
IP address.
DayZ T-shirt.
Yeah, it's my IP address. I have it written just right across this giant ale mug I have in my room.
Please
For
show
drinking
your
that
shirt
alcoholic
to the camera.
beverages.
Just show
Show-
your shirt to everyone who's watching right now.
That's
Like
the
it.
opposite.
That's-
That's the opposite of what we
That's your
wanted.
For those of
You
you
guys ever
listening,
played
He
DayZ?
still used DayZ.
You guys ever played DayZ before?
No, how is
Great
it?
survival game. Oh, it's a great, fantastic game. They've been working on it for 7 or 8 years now. You know, it'll be finished
It's a
one of
long
these
time.
days. It'll be finished one of these days.
I just realized we never actually introduced who he is.
Everybody knows who I am.
This is our first guest to see YouTube. This is none other than Billy FragDempsey.
Hey,
Some of you may
guys.
know him from something. I don't know. Probably that
It's
funny picture of him. Throw that
Probably
up on
that.
screen.
Probably that.
Yeah,
funny
the
Funny.
That's. Oh, I like that picture. It's a
I like
funny
the
The
one.
funny shave, the
That makes me
beardless
go,
photo.
No
Ha ha
beard.
ha.
Shaved
I'm
live
recognized
on
in phases by whatever dumb thing I've done, like between certain amount of months. Like, oh, you're the funny picture guy. Oh, you're the TikTok guy that flew and screamed. Or you're the Among Us SMP guy. That took a while to get rid
okay.
of.
Actually, I just realized this is like our first guest where we didn't like prepare any questions, did we?
Nope, we did not prepare
Oh,
anything.
Wow.
Wait, what do you mean? We always
Why
come
don't you
prepared
give,
for
like,
Soda
Give a
Club.
little introduction. What's your little shtick, huh? What do you
Oh
do?
God. My shtick is that I have no idea what I'm doing, and I'm just a funny guy that plays video games, and I'm trying to actually get back into liking playing video games, which is going well. I love video
That's good.
games now.
What you been playing?
I gotta start doing that.
What have I been playing? I've been playing a lot of Halo Infinite, dude. That game's fucking sick.
Is it worth
That game
it?
is awesome. Oh yeah, dude, it's awesome. Dude, the campaign is
Isn't
so
the-
fun.
Isn't the multiplayer free too?
Oh yeah, the multiplayer is free, so like 100% everybody should try it. The campaign is it's epic. It is a 10 out of 10. It's a 10 out of 10 IGN like Halo, but with more guns. I'm gonna drink from my square
I do
cup
like.
now.
Square cup.
Square cup.
Oh wait, we gotta ask him a question. We gotta
I have a
ask him
question.
No, shut the fuck up, Tom.
I
You
have a
suck.
question.
You're gonna ask about. I know what you're gonna ask about. I know what you're gonna ask about.
No,
Frank,
you don't.
How do you feel about warm water? Would you drink warm water over cold water?
Is this like a
Our
common
very
thing?
own that guy who.
Oh my god, he
games-
just knocked that thing. Oh, look at all those games there. What games does he have?
My laundry bin. Now there's laundry all over my floor.
Who
All right,
put this laundry all over my floor? Nah, dude, warm water's nasty, dude.
Let me give some context
True.
behind that.
I don't
Tom
drink warm
here-
water anymore.
Tom
You're
drinks-
slandering my
You
name.
once did. You
He
once did,
drinks
though.
warm water over cold
once,
water.
one time.
He's like, oh, room temperature water? Mmm, so good.
I mean,
It's-
if I
it's
have
wild.
to, I'll drink it.
No,
but like,
he prefers it. The ice is too cold for him.
not anymore.
I mean, okay. I think like you just don't like ice water, right? Like you still like water without ice, but like slightly cold, right? Is that what you're saying?
No, I like cold water now.
Yeah,
drink cold
now.
water.
Yeah,
I
now.
So defensive.
in my
What
water.
about back then? What about back then, huh?
Back then it was just more convenient.
This conversation has some baggage, I can tell. There's been a lot going on with this
They
one.
have been mercilessly bullying me, Frag.
Okay,
Yeah, 'cause
that's
it's funny.
It's been
warm water.
years.
It's really
Podcast.
funny.
Is there anything else we have to ask him? I think that's it, right, guys?
I have
All
a
the
question.
questions?
That's-
Oh, hey, what's up?
I have a question. I forgot my question.
No, I think we're done. All right,
I
great
actually
job.
forgot.
Here's question. No one here's question.
I forgot the fucking
actually-
question.
Wow.
I feel like we should get.
Oh
a
wait,
little
no, I
into
remembered.
it.
I remember.
Oh,
I got my question. Mr. Dempsey, what do you want for Christmas?
Oh my gosh. Actually, what I do want for Christmas is. Hold on a second.
Let's go bring out the mug. I swear, whenever
I want my
Frag,
IP address to be erased from the internet.
Whenever Frag reaches for something, you never know what he's gonna pull out. It just scares me. Oh god.
So you see these crash symbols?
Why? Why? Why do you have those? Do it. Crash him.
Do it. Yes.
He's like the monkey toy
You
when
want to
he's
know
going
how to
like
stop?
this.
You want to know how to stop symbols from making noise after you hit them? You go. I used to be in band.
Whoa, that's a fun
I couldn't hear it because of your
my
mic settings.
microphone,
How
my
does
Go XLR.
yeah.
You have a laptop.
So no, when I went
You
for
just have a
Christmas,
Dell
actually,
laptop.
This is what I was gonna pull out, and then you told me to. You hinted that you wanted me to pull out something funny. So this is my laptop, as featured in Ant-Man and the Wasp. Look it up. This exact model is in it. It's pretty cool. Anyway,
Really?
so this thing's really slow. So what I want for Christmas is more RAM for it.
You heard that, viewers.
That's what I'm
Get
gonna
him
get
some
to.
more RAM.
That's what I'm gonna get to. So.
Here's Frag's PO box.
That was actually like my serious
Here's
answer.
his
but-
address right here on the screen.
Yeah, yeah.
And his IP
You
address.
can hold out
It
that
was
mug,
in
you'll
the-
see his
it was
IP
in the
address.
earlier. So whenever we have like a creator on the podcast, we ask them a little bit about their little origins, their little sneaky
God.
rise to fame. Why don't you talk about
Oh,
like
a big one. Wait, a big one is like the origins of your name. Like, how'd you
Yeah.
get your nickname?
I
Where
have
did
the best story
FragDempsey
behind this.
come
I literally swear I've told this story in every podcast I've gone on, but it's still the best story ever. So okay, so
Well, this is the best podcast, so you gotta
this is
tell
the-
it.
That dude, that's true. Okay, so a long
He's
time
dead.
ago.
Clip it.
No, wait,
Fuck
no.
you,
yeah.
Give that podcast.
The nut is number one.
Anyway, okay, so like many moons ago, when I was like probably 8 or 9, I was a big fan of the video game Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 and the Call of Duty franchise, and I wanted my own Call of Duty clan of like-minded gamers who would destroy people. So I went on to what of course was where the most clans was seen on YouTube fighting. I used to watch a lot of Optic, and there was this competition where they were all fighting against each other called the Frag Cup. And I was like, you know what? I like that. So so I said Frag is the name of my clan, but I needed a name. So I just went with Dempsey because Dempsey was my favorite character in Zombies. So I became FragDempsey. And then after 6 months, I decided that starting a COD clan when I was 9 years old was a terrible idea. So I ended the clan, but I just kept the name
God.
and it stuck. And I liked it. So there you go.
That's
I could have drawn it out a little
crazy
bit,
background. Like our last two guys, who was it? It was like Snickrep and Daniel Samebrother. Like that's literally just like
That's
their
just
name.
my name. Yeah, that's
literally
boring.
just their name. It's
You
like
can't-
okay, so it all started eons ago.
Exactly. That's why, because I've literally gone by FragDempsey since I was like 9. Like I feel like I've been called Frag almost as much as I've been called by my real name in real life. Like it's kind of weird.
Okay,
But-
I've got a question. Is your name actually Billy?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
It's
It's so
Shut up,
weird 'cause it's
Marco.
like-
Dude, Billy's a great name. Marco.
Okay, Eric. I don't want to hear it.
All right, you want a little insight?
Hi, I'm
I'll
Paul.
give you a little. The monkey from Jimmy Neutron. Anyway,
Monkey Jimmy Neutron.
You want to know? You want to know a little secret? You want to know what my real life name is?
Oh God.
You're not gonna be.
Willie.
You're gonna be.
It's
blown
not
away.
Billy?
It's William.
Willie.
Yep. Our real
I
name's William.
called it.
It's
Williams
Willie?
always
See,
go
yeah,
through
no, yeah.
phases. Like Will, Billy, Bill.
Not a lot of people know this apparently, but Bill is like a nickname for William. So my real name.
No, I knew that.
Yeah, my creepy
I
English
thought I
teacher
told
from the
that
8th
too.
grade had that exact same nickname.
Yeah, I think I told it to Snick Rep or somebody. You know, it was Pickle. He was like, what? He's like, your name's William? And I was like, yeah, dude. I mean, I never go by it. I always go by Bill, but Billy's funny, so I go by Billy.
You seem like a Bill. I could safely say it. Maybe it's because you have the flannel on right now, but
yeah, dude, I'm rocking the flannel.
I don't know if you'd be a Bill.
Daisy.
I am a Bill though. That's what I go by in real life.
No, but like you seem like your whole getup and stuff. You look like someone that came from the country.
I am from the country.
Who fucking names?
Well, I wasn't born
just
in the
fucking
country.
fell back.
I wasn't born in the country, but I'm from the country.
But like, who names their kid Bill in the country?
Well,
His
you know what?
parents.
My name has a lot of origin, but I can't tell you that. So now you know.
Alright, so I know we were talking about this like a couple of weeks ago as well, but like when you started getting to, like, what made you want to get into like the content you were in now, like your idols, like
yeah,
what
like
led up to
Minecraft.
it?
Who did you copy?
Yeah, like Minecraft.
Who did I?
Yeah, who'd you copy?
Oh my god, I
Captain Sparkles, 100%.
I switch out people I copy like every other week, dude. I've copied Schlatt and Donkey and the Among Us SMP video. I copied Internet Historian. I copy everybody. But I don't know. I think when I first like actually, well, obviously, everybody had a Minecraft channel when they were like 5, so I had that, of course.
Yeah,
Hey, Fonda,
yeah.
how you doing?
Huh?
Well, see,
Fonda, how's the town hall?
All mine are
yeah, my
private, though.
60k views town hall video I made when I was like
60K
9.
views one? Dude,
Yeah!
I had a 9k view mod review video. But
Mod
never-
review? What mod was
That's
it?
pretty good.
It was custom NPCs mod. Nobody did mod reviews on it, so I literally I'll reveal it someday. It was very terrible. But yeah, so anyway, like when I actually seriously decided I wanted to start doing this stuff was when I was really hardcore into DayZ in like high school, and I was like obsessed with it. It was like all I did every single day, and I watched a lot of DayZ YouTubers and streamers, and a few of them, particularly this guy named Mr. Blackout, like stood out to me like, yo, this looks like fun when you actually try. So then like as soon as I got out of high school, I just started streaming, and 3.5 years later, I'm still a mistake. So, but I'm completely different from the people. I make completely different stuff from the people I was inspired by, though. So,
Yeah, how did you kind of like get into the community like we're in now? Because especially with the stuff you make, like Call of Duty, that is definitely not the community.
It's so funny.
we're
Like,
in.
I know. It's so funny. I got into it because it all started with TTV SMP. If you guys know that.
I'm
kind of
familiar with it.
I kind of met everybody through there. I was like I mean, I think there was a lot of underdogs on that server, but like when I joined, I was probably like one of the smallest creators. So I was in the first season. And I think they had found me because I was just streaming Gang Beasts with my friend, and Russ thought I was funny, who owns the server. And then from there, I just kind of met everybody. And from there, like I met other people through other people. So like, I mean, where did all you guys meet me from? Like, I don't even remember.
Okay, so I
don't remember.
I don't sort of remember. It was like, this had to be like November, maybe October of 2020. You just kind of folled me, and okay, so I don't think I've ever told you this, but I saw your profile picture, and I was like, oh god, who is this kid? Because listen, when you see a DDD profile picture with a Sans eye, I immediately think like you're a Nintendo dude. All right, I immediately think you're like
something hilarious about my profile picture, real quick.
I do.
I've never played a Kirby game, so and I have never played Undertale.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
I will never play them. I know.
You can't ever play them.
I know I can't ever play them because it just makes it a bit funny. But no,
You
do remember.
You just made
though.
someone mad.
Yeah, you
There's-
followed
Yeah.
me. I was like,
Someone definitely just unfollowed us.
I think I just saw you on something, so I just follow you.
I saw that, and I was like, oh, who's this dude? And like the only guy who followed you, I think, was like Indie. That like I followed that time because I really wasn't in that community as much. Like it was that like winter where I really got in. But I remember you just kind of came up on my feed one time with like a stream, and I was like, all right, you know, what is this? And I watch it, I'm like, oh god, this dude's like a fucking.
Do you remember what?
man.
It's a grown ass man.
You were playing
only 21 and a half, okay?
I was expecting you to be like 13 or something, okay? It's all the profile pictures' fault.
You know, honestly, Billy could pass off as a 13-year-old.
Dude, if
it
I
was
shave
like-
my
Yeah,
beard,
honestly-
legit, I look like I'm like 18 or 17. I do.
If
I
I
like
shave
my
my
younger
facial hair,
brother.
you think you're bad? If I shave my facial hair, I literally look like I'm 12.
No, I feel that. I feel that.
Yeah, I mean.
No, but I hopped onto a Call of Duty stream and I was like, I think you were playing.
Oh yeah, because
what
if
was
that
it?
if that was November, that was when I was hardcore streaming zombies like all the time.
Yeah,
because that
it
was
had
when
to
I
be
was doing
zombies.
super well streaming zombies like all the time. People were loving it. But
I
yeah,
legit
I got
can't
bored of it.
remember like our first like.
I don't remember
interaction
how I
between
met
each other.
anybody, honestly. So don't feel bad that I don't remember either. But I was trying to talk to Snick the other day. I was like, "How did we meet?" He's like, "I don't know." I was like, "Yeah, I don't remember either."
I vividly remember how I met Tobup, how I met Fonder, but for some reason, Billy just like showed up in my life and he was just there.
I'm just
He fucking descended from heaven. It was just there.
I'm just a force of nature in everybody's
You're
life.
just a force of
I
nature.
just show
No,
up.
I think you were following me for like a while because like your name
Yeah.
always kept like popping up every once in a while.
That's a
But,
problem
like,
I
you-
have. I like to follow people, but then I never like actually like interact with them for a while just because.
Yeah, and then
Oh,
I went
yeah.
to your channel and I was like, he's funny.
He's
I
actually funny.
I just remembered how I met FragDempsey. It was when you did that Twitter thing where you like
Yes!
followed people
Oh!
and replied.
Yeah.
I
I
replied to
remember
that,
that.
and you followed me. I'm like, oh, I
Let's
didn't
tell
expect him to
that
actually
story.
do that.
Funny
And then you
story.
called me Slimesicle, and I'm like,
And I
yes.
was like, I know he probably gets this a lot because he does look like
I
Slimesicle.
do.
And you said it, I was
Funny
like, he gets it a lot. But yeah, I do remember that now.
Actually, that's like when I started to get you to know you more. Was that? Tell that story about how your
Oh
Twitter
my
got
God,
absolutely.
dude.
Oh my God.
brutalized.
I was just gonna
Yo,
say,
Twitter
so
fucking hates
you.
you.
Helped me get banned, Fonder. Yeah, dude, I've
I
been
did.
banned. I've been banned on Twitter 3 times.
We're not counting
Jesus
the Among
Christ.
Us SMP here.
Oh,
right?
not counting the Among Us. No, I've been banned on Twitter
We'll
only
get
once.
to
If we're
that.
not, yeah,
We'll
okay,
get
so
to that.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
first
yeah.
time I got banned was on my main when I did that thing where I literally like had planned it out. I set my whole day like open to do this, where I made a tweet and it was a video and I said, if you reply, I'll do a TBH. If you follow, I'll rate your profile. And I did every single one in the video. So I was literally just running back and forth, record, send. And I literally gained like 100 to 150 followers in that one day. And I was like 200, 300 replies. It was crazy. I had so much fun doing it. But then like even before the day was over, I got banned for spam, which I understood, but I was mad because I was like, I had finally found how to boost followers on Twitter, and they knocked me right back down. I was like, you bastard.
He knows
But
too much.
Found out. You
Yeah.
found out.
Luckily
Can't be
though, I was able to email them and they gave me my account back. And then
And he's back.
dude, speaking of the Among Us SMP, somebody is trying to start another Among Us SMP. Did you guys see that?
What?
I
must
see.
tear
I
him
saw
down.
that.
We
Should
gotta tear him down.
Should we get
Dude,
to the
yeah.
hold on? We should. Okay, so going down the timeline from that. Actually, there is one more thing I want to talk about. So, is anyone there? Are you guys familiar with Lover Host, Tom Fonder? I'm not sure. If you guys, I know
I
you
don't
guys
know.
don't run those groups as much.
The greatest failure of my life.
This is actually how I got to know Frag a lot better. That had to be like what, January, December, something like that.
It was about a little over a year ago. It was October. It was
So,
October of
yeah.
last year.
Lover Host, basically, for anyone who didn't know, it was like a Twitch game show where it was like basically the Bachelorette, but with like streamers, YouTubers, whatever. And there was one for a content creator by the name of Just a Minx. And
Yup.
Our buddy here,
Um,
FragDempsey,
I still think to this day that I should have got on. Like the guy who I remember the guy that he picked over me. I was like, how did this guy get picked over me? I think the reason that I didn't get picked was because I obviously didn't care too much for like it actually being a relationship, which
No,
I kind
I
of thought
never-
was the point of the show. I thought it
don't
was just all for
understand
fun
that.
and shits
Has
and
there
giggles.
ever,
But
like-
yeah, and I went
Has
on
there
there and they
ever
were like, have you ever dated anyone before? Have you ever fucked anyone before? Have you ever held anyone's hand? I was like, get away from me! I'm look at my Barnyard copies. You guys are fucking weirdos. But yeah, I think that's why I didn't get on. But I'm so glad I didn't go on though, because I would have been
Yeah,
like
'cause
terrified. I'm glad
Has
I
there
didn't go
ever
on.
Nah,
been
you
like
would've
a
won.
relationship from Lover Host that's like,
No, exactly. I don't think there has been, you know? I mean, people have like been
did
for a
you
little
ever
while.
watch the Quackity one? Like the first one?
Nah, I don't watch.
It
like,
was
any
a
crackety stuff.
disaster. That was like the last one ever. It was before he like on the mic. It was a complete disaster. It was exactly what you were talking about, which is why I stopped watching
Yeah.
Lover Host, because it
thought it was just
became
for
less
fun.
about like about the fun, and like
Yeah.
the girls on there were like actually like trying to get into a relationship with them. And it
Yeah,
got
and I
kinda
was
weird.
like, I was kind of like, because I don't know, in my mind, like, there's content creators coming on, like, that's gaming. Like, all us gamers are fucking lonely bitches. No one wants to go and watch people get into relationships, dude. We're here to have a good laugh. So, like, that's what I did. And I brought on my barn. That's when the barnyard was my shtick. Which, do you guys want to see my barnyard copies?
I do.
Bro,
Yeah.
I'd be
I
delighted
love
to see
that.
your barnyard
Go look at
collection.
my. Well, I'm trying to not get the camera to see my bare feet. Okay, hold on.
So while he's doing his
Screenshot,
barnyard
screenshot,
copy-
screenshot, screenshot. That's all I heal.
So while he's getting, oh god, is that for Rock? Is
The,
that
the Obama cutout.
That's Obama. So while he's getting, while he's getting his barnyard copies further down the timeline. So as Frag was just talking about, one day he had the genius idea of starting the world famous. Oh my god, you had so many.
That's
Yeah,
so
they-
many.
I have a copy in
I
my
thought
closet.
when I did this, like, I thought I had signed the deal, like I had made it, because they were all blown away. They were all
The
blown
chat.
away.
I remember watching
Yeah.
that stream
I have the
during
VOD
my
recorded.
Culver shift, bro.
I have
and
the
the
VOD
entire
recorded.
chat was just going frag.
Yeah. Because and most of the people were like all there for me, so like they were just like cheering me on. Oh, it was one of the greatest moments of my life ever. But then they were all like, "Okay, but but serious question though.
How good are
Have
you at kissing?
Have you ever kissed a woman before?" And I was like, "Bro,
Just show him the
was-
stack.
You
That
should
was
just
the question.
Yeah.
like I don't know, make
Yeah,
something
no.
up. Like
Should just lie.
I kiss him every
no."
3
and-
hours. I don't know.
The thing was, I was giving them as great answers as I did, and like I remember right after that, I went to like a friend's house in real life who would watch it, and he's like, "Dude, you did really good, but like they were asking you weird questions." I was like, "Yeah, I know,"
Yeah.
and he's like, "No, you did a great job though." I was like, "All right, thank you," but yeah, and I didn't get on, but I'm glad I didn't go on because like I remember Schlatt was on there, and I was like, God, if I would have been on there with Schlatt, I wouldn't have been able to do anything.
Oh,
I would've been-
Yeah.
I
That would've been so funny.
Yeah.
I would have been like, "Hey guys."
Hey, everybody, it's me.
Hey everyone, it's me.
Hey
But-
guys, barnyard.
Yeah.
I liked your second application for Lover Host better.
Oh, yeah, 'cause
where you
at that
just
point,
stood
yeah.
in front of the camera.
think
You're
it-
like, Lover Host,
I
barnyard.
did the dance, dude. Oh my god, I'm surprised you even remember that. I remember because whose was that for? I think it was for Nikki, and everyone was telling me to apply, and I was like, "Fuck off! I don't want to do this anymore." So I just made that, and it was a funny meme. But,
how do you
So-
apply for Lover Host? I don't want to go on there. I'm
it's
curious.
just-
I don't think
fun
they don't
to
even
just
do it
apply,
anymore. They
and
don't
then-
even do it anymore. Do
Yeah,
they?
because I think there was always a bunch of controversy behind it. I think that's
Also,
why they
it
stopped
got
doing
boring. It got so boring.
Exactly, it got boring because they cared about the
Literally-
relationships instead
Listen,
of having a good
I
time.
don't,
Which
I don't
me-
want to be that. I don't want
We're
to be
in
that
agreement.
guy. But the Minecraft ones were so literally. Listen, I don't want to hate
It's
on them just
true.
because they're Minecraft. But dude, I watched like a little bit of the George Not Found one because I forgot who was on there that I want to watch it for. He spoke a total of 13 times or something like that. Somebody counted it.
Dude, he's collecting the paycheck, dude. Just collecting the paycheck.
Yeah, I
Go
know.
do
I
the
can
paycheck.
respect that. I can respect that, bro.
Yeah, no. I mean, I think the show would have worked. I don't know. I mean, I guess
I
I,
feel
didn't
like
watch
it's
too
a-
much of it, but
I feel like it's a part of the FragDempsey history a lot of people kind of forgot about, you know?
I even kind of
Yeah.
forgot
that was like a
happened,
year.
so.
That was almost like a
We
year
should do-
ago. Holy shit.
We should do our own Lover Host, Soda Club.
I was just thinking that.
like, yeah. Let's
Man,
get,
I'm
let's get,
lonely.
let's get someone a girlfriend or boyfriend.
Do you remember the person who went on the Pokemon friend or host and then they found his YouTube channel was all just like feet compilation? He got exposed live.
Dude, that's
I like what
He
James
just,
said.
like, he got destroyed immediately. He's like, guys,
That's funny.
I like what James said. Help me find love.
me
If you're a
find
Soda
love.
Club
I got you.
podcast fan and want to possibly date Fonder on our show,
oh,
Hit us up.
that would actually be a great idea for a podcast
Speaking
episode.
of finding love, Minecraft SMPs. Frag, you've dipped your toes.
I am
Toba,
the king.
your segues have been
My
shit in season
segues
2.
are
Segues are great.
amazing.
No, that was a
Dang
good
it.
segue. What do you
So,
mean? That was such a good segue.
We have to cover.
Yeah.
Nah,
both
he
the
had better ones.
We have to cover both the Among Us and Beer SMP because they're both equally great. But Among Us SMP,
Yeah, dude,
tell
I'm
the tale.
I'm the undisputed king of Minecraft SMPs. I don't care who tells me otherwise.
Like,
even before those,
not
true.
even joking. Not
the
even
bit
joking.
started because I have started and owned and been on so many SMPs. Like
Name
even
them.
like before people, huh?
Name them right now.
Oh my god, dude! I
list them
literally
all.
can't. Like I literally before people knew who I was, I started like a new SMP like every month. Like I had, it was called Poor Man's SMP. That was like the first ripoff SMP ever. Like that was before anybody had made their own.
You on what was it called? Homie Depot or
I
whatever
was on
it
Homie Depot.
Okay.
I was on TTV. I was on Homie Depot. I was on a few others. On Last Now, I started SMP called Coom SMP. It stood for Cool, Unique, Underrated Minecrafters. This was a long time ago. It's a good name. God, like I said, I've had so many. And like
Didn't it
also
just,
public
like-
servers.
And then the Among Us SP. Did that
Yes.
just start because you just tweeted out the words Among Us
Yes,
SMP
I
and
think
it just
what-
blew up?
Yeah, I think what had happened was I had joked around about it on a tweet and not a lot of people saw it. And then I did a stream on my alt account where I had put on an Among Us texture pack and I was, do you know the Bacon Brawler?
Oh yeah, of course.
I was playing in one of his UHCs, so like I didn't have many viewers because I was on my alt account, and I just kept the whole time. I was like, yo guys, I'm gonna start an Among Us SMP, and it's gonna be only for Among Us players, and everybody thought it was hilarious. I'm like, guys, I'm gonna go make a tweet and start applications for the Among Us SMP. So I think that's when I tweeted, I was like, who wants to join an Among Us SMP? And it got like 100 likes, and I was like, all right, I gotta do this. So then I made the Twitter account, and it just took off from there.
God.
Literally, I think the greatest thing is that whole thing combined with like the hype and setting up the server and inviting people and then the server going through its like 2-day cycle and then making the video was like a 3-month process. And the beer SMP was
like a
literally
day.
it was like 3 days combined, setting up the server and editing the video and putting it out. And now it has like double the views the Among Us SMP video has. And I'm just like, dude, I spent like 3 months on that and it doesn't get as many views as a video I
The
I
beer
made in 3
SMP was
days.
like genius though. Like,
Genius,
in
it was
my
so
Yeah,
funny.
oh my god,
like,
that was such a good
that
video.
was coming out around the time where people started like be like, hey, SMPs
Oh, that's
are
when people
dumb,
started
right?
hating
Like
SMPs.
I feel
yeah.
like that was like the perfect capstone to SMPs right there, like the perfect
No, I agree.
ending. Getting all because there's a lot of people in a lot of SMPs, and those same people like they see you, it's like, oh, funny beer SMP, just like Among Us SMP. They go in and then they're all underage.
Yeah, exactly. Like my process, I don't know why. I think it was just the same thing. Like I just thought in my head, like, because everyone was talking about the bear SMP. And I'm
Oh,
like, what the
yeah.
hell is
Oh,
the
yeah.
bear SMP?
I-
And
I
was like-
remember that.
I don't know. I think I was talking to Exotic. And I was like, bear SMP, more like beer SMP. I'm a drowning alcoholic, and I'm in extreme debt. And I was like, yo, that's pretty funny. I'm going to tweet this
Incredible.
out. So I tweeted it out, and I'm like, here we go again, baby.
Here we go again.
Yeah.
Here we go again, baby. So right away, I messaged the server guy that I talked to, Ryan. I was like, see this right here? And he's like, please, no. And I'm like, it's going to be quick this time, I promise. So, but like literally, I was like, okay, if it's a beer SMP, what do I do? And I was like, oh my God. Genius. Everybody who plays Minecraft is underage. None of them can get into the server. And literally every single person who joined, besides
Like
I think in the video I let 3 people in, but the 2 people I let in, they were not actually 21 and they lied and I believed them. Only one person who joined was
Call them
actually above 21. There were other people who like were in the Discord that were, but they couldn't make it that day. So they didn't get to be in the video. But there was literally, I think it was who made it in the video was Nuclear Rebel, Woe Alex, and Nebrak. And I think Nuclear was the only person who was actually over 21. So yeah, it was. I literally like did research too. Like I went to their Twitter pages and I looked in their bios to see
Look
their
at
age.
birthday.
So like, as soon as they said their age, I was like, well, it says right here in your Twitter bio that you're actually 17. And like,
Do you
yeah,
think
but that
was there anyone who got like legitimately like taken aback? They're like, what? No beer SMP?
Yeah, no, I think everybody knew that. I think everybody knew that I was gonna do something stupid like that. I don't think anybody was actually upset about it. I think they all knew.
I know
was
there
gonna
was
do
people who
something
were
dumb.
like legitimately excited to.
Yeah,
like,
I know that. I know that there were people who
I
were
saw
excited
so
for
many
it.
people tweeting it out. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm an alcoholic on beer SMP.
remember-
I'm like, oh god, what is that?
Snap woke up at like. Remember, Snap woke up at like 6 a.m.
Oh, I remember.
Oh yeah, I remember that part of the
Like,
video.
Some other people were like, I took the day off for this, and
That was funny.
So funny.
I just did not care, dude. I was like, bro, it's hilarious. I'm like, this little bit is gonna give them more content than a whole day of being an alcoholic would. And oh, it was just hilarious. I was so happy. That's probably my favorite video of mine that I made, was that. I was so satisfied
That was a good
with
video.
that. But yeah,
Speaking
thank you.
of, while we're,
One of the videos I really like is the Toyota, just like putting together the Lego Toyota.
Dude, I remember like when you oh god, he's grabbing it.
He's
like,
gonna
I
grab
remember
it.
you were tweeting out about that thing. And I was just oh god, there he is.
Did you
Where's
do the lighting
Ice?
yourself, or was
Yeah,
it in
did you
part of the
do
Lego
that
kit?
yourself, or?
No, so I think I got the idea. Jeez, dude, he fell off, bro. I think
Bro,
I got the
Oh,
idea.
Thunder X fell off.
Yeah, we fell off, dude. He fell off. No, I
Sorry.
got the idea when I saw the Yoda on Amazon. I was like, dude, this thing looks ridiculous. And then like I clicked on it and I scrolled down. I saw a recommended red eye Yoda light kit, and just the thumbnail was just him looking like this. And I was
That's
like,
great.
What the fuck is that? So I instantly clicked on it. I'm like, dude, this is hilarious. I have to do something with this.
Was the lightsaber always lighting up or no?
Yeah, why are his eyes red?
Because it's
I
funny.
don't know. It's just it
He's
was
you.
like, I didn't do it myself. It was part of the light kit. So like the light kit gave him red eyes and a green lightsaber. So he always put up cards like that.
Fuck. I just
Called
I found a pack of index cards just in my closet, and I was like, this is fun. And then now my ADHD is making me. I don't actually have ADHD. I just say that. Is making me like distracted and wanting to draw.
But yeah, the Yoda thing was a whole funny thing I did. So I had fun with that. I think what I'm gonna do, because like right now I'm rearranging my room. I kind of got some stuff sitting out. Just some stuff. But like I think I'm gonna put like a table back there and always have Yoda behind me lit up, just to have like
he's
a practical
like the
light.
best set piece. Too.
I know, like there's a
Oh
bunch
my
of stuff I
Yeah.
have that I want to have in
You
my
guys like,
background.
wait,
but
hold on. Do you guys like my tree? Guys, hold on. I'm trying to.
I gotta
like,
click
hold
to
on,
see it.
shit. I can't like.
It is.
oh, I see
tried
it.
to, like-
I thought the
weak
green
tree,
like
Tobo.
shirt was a tree, but
What? That's a green screen. That's a hold on. That's a green screen. I don't know why I just had so much trouble pointing behind me, but I kind of pin it up.
yeah, I see your
It's
little
great.
tree. I have
See
one
it.
single Christmas stocking. I can't show you because it's on the opposite wall, but it's just a giant stocking. I love it.
I like your Christmas sweater, Toad Bup.
Oh, you like my Christmas sweater? Nah. get
Yeah.
out. I've had this
Yeah.
sweater like
That's
I've
cool.
worn it every Christmas for like 4 years. It's starting to get kind of sad. I need to buy new clothes. But
Is he-
speaking of
I think it's kind of offensive that you're wearing that with an alcoholic in the room.
I am
Ponder.
an alcoholic,
Yeah.
that's true.
but
But do you guys like my sweater?
75% of the people in here. Oh, hey, you guys
Oh.
like my sweater?
Oh,
Look at that.
Hey.
Speaking of things I like, Among Us SMP. I just want to touch on this briefly. My experience in your Among
Oh
Us
yeah,
SMP.
because you rigged it. You
So
freaking
this
rigged
rigged
all
it.
happened in like under an hour. The story I'm about to tell. So Among
Yeah.
Us SMP, right? How it kind of worked was like it was just an SMP, but every now and then like there's
It was a
two
good idea.
imposters.
It was a
right?
good
Like,
idea.
it was actually, for what it was pretty like well
Yeah,
put
yeah.
together. But like every like how long was it?
It wasn't. I mean, no, it was just the whole
Just
day.
the button got
And,
pressed. or
I mean, yeah,
whatever.
my idea was
Yeah.
that if people wanted to keep playing on it, that I would pick a new imposter every day. But for the
Yeah.
first day, it was Gapster and Robbo.
That's how I met Gapster for the first
yeah,
time. I
yeah.
remember
And they just
that.
they went around and just murdered everybody. It
So
was
the
hilarious.
imposters, had to go kill people, and they call in meetings like, all right, let's vote on who it was. And I literally had just gotten home from work, right? I left my computer on, like, with Minecraft in so I could hop in just to get on the server. And, like, 10 minutes into it, the meeting gets called. And I was streaming at this point, and I'm like, this is kind of like, what am I supposed to do? And it's like, oh, he sent us a Google Doc. I was like, can I put this in my Twitch chat? And then everyone was like, yeah, put it. I was like, all right.
I knew
put it there.
instantly that you had rigged it because because Robbo and Gapster were winning, obviously, because they had went and killed a bunch of people, which I figured what was gonna happen. And then I look and you just shoot up, and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, it was so funny. That is
I
one
didn't
of
even
my.
care. I thought it was funny.
That is like my
But-
favorite clip of all time on Twitch. Is me just like chuckling to myself. So you're like, oh, wait a minute. And then when he said it, I just went crazy. And you know what the funny part is? That is like the first time I've interacted, and in some cases the only time I've interacted with so many creators. People like Yahi, Rabo, Gavster,
Dude, the funny
so
thing is
many
that
other people. That was my first experience.
So many
with
of the creators who joined that server like never
Were, like-
even never even followed me or talked to me
No,
ever
they
again
just
after that.
joined.
They
We're
were
still
just-
at the
they were
Discord
just-
server.
Is it up? I can go look. Yeah, I
It's
said
somewhere.
yeah, I said I was gonna delete it, and same with the BRSMP Discord. But then
There's
a bunch of people told me,
Discord?
yeah, there's
People
there's
still
two.
talk in this place?
Yeah, it's mainly my viewers who I let onto the server. They'll still go in there and talk every. Yeah, like Izzy and Hammy. But do you see the general chat on Among Us SMP? The video.
Why is it titled that?
I don't know, but yeah, no, there's
Shit.
still some people in here. But no, like I said, I was gonna delete a server, and then a bunch of people told me, "Don't delete it, don't delete it." And I was like, okay. So I just have it
It's
at the
an
bottom of my
important,
servers list.
like,
Yeah, it's like a
Part of
milestone.
history.
Yeah, exactly.
It's historic.
history.
It's a historical server now.
It's historical.
You should have like you should like have like give tours or something like that. You know, like a museum.
Yeah, I think it definitely goes down as like the most famous thing I've done, but it's just sad because
I
somebody
don't
else.
think it's. Yeah, I'll say I don't
You're
think
the
it's.
Among
Oh wait,
Us
no,
SMB
that's
guy.
right. You were talking about that. What do you mean by someone starting
So-
a new one?
I can go.
Ooh, yeah, we gotta
Get
investigate
this
this.
up.
We gotta call them out. Why is
I
your
got-
hat inside out, Fonder?
I thought it'd be funny.
So let me go
It
find
looks like a
'cause
sad sock on your head. It looks like you're smuggling something.
I
let me see.
retweeted it. Let me go find it. So the other day I got
Fonder,
tagged
It looks
in this.
raw. It looks so weird.
All right, so you got tagged in what? Here,
got-
just put it in.
Also, this is Fonder with his hair down. That's
I'm
crazy.
looking for
Oh
it. I
yeah,
can't
that's why.
find it
That's why I
right
don't wear
now.
hats.
Oh,
I look
okay,
like I
found
just
it.
like rolled out of
Yeah.
an alley.
You look like somebody I can't mention.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
There's
Let's
no
go!
way.
Yes. Okay. So
Dude,
this is a
Twitter
conspiracy.
Victory.
hates
This is
Among
a
Us.
conspiracy. So I think Twitter bans any accounts that are associated with Among Us and are like gimmick accounts. I think they do because when so like the story is that when I was making the server in the process of inviting people, the first Twitter account got banned because that time I understood because I had probably replied and DM'd the
So
word
many people.
sus probably, I'm not even exaggerating, probably 300 or 400 times. Like anytime anybody replied to the account, I just replied with sus with an exclamation mark. And anytime anybody DM'd me like, can I join? I just said sus. So like literally 300, 400 times I had said that and I got banned. I was like, okay, that makes sense. So the second time I was really careful. I made sure never to spam or anything and it got banned too. So I think at the time, because I think there was another Among Us account I was like followed to and they also got banned. So I think any gimmick, somebody test this. I think any gimmick account with Among Us gets banned because now this guy's banned too. Because like I just
Right,
want,
this sounds like a video
All
idea.
right.
this is a
James,
video
until
The Among Us
until this episode
conspiracy.
comes out, rename the Twitter account to Among Us
Hey,
Club
whoa.
Podcast.
No, no,
It
no,
won't get
don't do
banned,
that.
dude. I think it's
Do
a
not do that.
conspiracy.
We
It's-
have, like,
it's
3
for science. It's
followers,
for
bro.
we'll know
Don't
for
do that.
sure.
We are
if that
not gonna
happens.
get it back if we get banned.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
no,
and
it's
exactly,
gone.
you don't get it back. When I got my Twitter, my main band, I got it back, but neither Among Us SMP account I ever got back. They never responded to me.
What's the
On
third
either
one
one.
that you made?
Among Us
No,
is a
I gave-
trademark property. That'll teach you for stealing it
Yeah, I
on
know.
Twitter.com.
I
What are
gave
they,
up after the
Nintendo?
second one, which I was mad about because I wanted to keep using the account, whether it be for like a meme account or an event account. You know, I wanted to keep using
They
it.
blew
but
up like hard. Didn't it get like 500 followers or something
yeah, it
like
was
that? Like immediately.
I think it was 200, 300 followers in a day, which
That's
is
still crazy.
That's it's crazy to me, but yeah, it was insane. And of course, there was a bunch of creators who were paying
Oh
attention
yeah.
to it.
Okay. For some reason, like our manager, James, he had a Twitter account called Retro Remedies. His account was just suspended, like out of nowhere, no reason why. Never got it back.
Yeah, it's true.
And like he had a pretty good Twitter.
Yeah.
My
was
account
pretty
has only
funny.
ever been suspended once. Well, it was like a copyright issue. So, do you
Yeah.
know who a stable Ronaldo is?
It sounds familiar.
It's the. Have you ever seen the video of the kid singing "Payphone" into the really bad microphone,
I think
like
so,
the headset? Yeah, I replied to someone with that video in November 2020.
Mm-hmm.
This summer, my account got taken down for a copyright notice.
That's
for that
so
video.
dumb. That's
And they
so
said,
dumb.
"Oh, just take it down, you'll be good." Oh, why is Snick Rep in?
Because it's a public.
I'm gonna
He's waiting for us
Move
to.
him in,
I'm
He
gonna
wants
move
us
it
to
in for
move us in.
1 second. And
No,
then
don't
him
move
out.
him. That's gonna mess up everything.
Wait, hold on.
All
Ah,
right.
there
Well,
he's gone,
Snick
okay.
Rep says hi. There's the picture. James, put that up on screen. The one in general right now. That's Snick Rep saying hi.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we're going back down the line. That was like spring. Let's see. Any other important FragDempsey milestones? I feel like that's around when like we started to meet more.
Yeah.
You were in like 3 of my videos in a row or some shit like that. I don't
Yeah.
even remember.
I love being
Oh,
in
the
people's videos. It's so
Omegle
fun.
video.
That was fun.
Oh,
That was so
those were
fun.
great.
I love
That
that.
was so great. Yeah,
I love that because I thought it was so funny when Pickle kept coming up.
When we recorded that, I knew like nobody we were running into.
Yeah.
I barely knew Robbo. I barely knew Pandoon. I barely knew like any of the people that were like.
yeah. That was
we were running into.
super fun.
But,
I was there. What the fuck?
I was
there.
Fonder.
I wasn't there.
I didn't
I was-
recognize
I was-
everybody
he-
that showed up. I
Fonder
showed
was in
up.
that
me.
video.
Bub had me cameo in the beginning of the video.
Yeah, you
but,
played
that was
Mr.
it.
Omegle.
I was Mr. Omegle. Oh my
Mr.
god.
Omegle.
That's when I learned how to properly pronounce Omegle. I was like saying Omegle up until that point, and I'm like,
Wait, it's not
Wait a
pronounced
minute.
Omegle?
It's Omegle.
it's Omegle.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I know. I was shocked too,
don't
but now I'm educated. So
I'm not gonna lie, I've been not secretly, but like in the background, I've been thinking of a way of how to top that one with the 3rd and final Omegle video. I want to try the virtual webcam thing again, but get as many people and their audios as possible.
Oh my god.
I was testing it out not that long ago, like a few months ago with some friends, like trying to like get their audio to work. Like I have to like make a virtual microphone and stuff. But it's possible. I just have to hope my computer doesn't die from running that much like
Yeah, that was a fun
streams
video.
at once.
I remember
No, that
not-
was a lot of fun.
I remember not a lot of my main fans saw that, and then when I took that gift the other day that you had of me kissing Obama,
What of you kissing
I sent
Obama?
that in like my Discord, and they're like, "Where did this come from?"
Oh, actually, something I want to bring up from that real quick. Do you remember that one girl we ran into who didn't know who any of us were, but was
Yeah.
on the FragDempsey tag?
Yeah. Do you know who that was?
No, like I actually, because I rewatched the video because I was trying to like, what was the fuck?
I think I know
yeah,
who
this is
it
how I
was.
met I'm Your
If you
Jacob.
don't know who it was.
There was a couple people in there. Like that said they knew who we were. Like there was that dude who said he was knockoff Alpha Rat or whatever, and then never elaborated. I'm like, who was that?
Yeah, that's right. I think that girl was somebody from my stream, and they just got their friend to get on. Or it was something like, yeah, I think so.
For those of you who don't know, when we were going on Omegle, we changed to the FragDempsey tag. And there was just some random girl in there, like, do you know who we are? She's like, no.
Yeah, that was really funny. That was definitely a funny moment indeed. I gotta move my chair. I'm
I
surprised
feel like I'm
you
not
guys-
famous enough to do Omegle.
How have you guys not made any comments about the guns behind me right now? Like, I thought that would be the first thing you guys
There's
say. Like,
guns behind
like, why do you have guns behind you? And I'd just be like,
Oh, we're-
nah,
we're-
what
Oh,
guns?
there is guns behind you.
we're
Everyone
Americans.
up
We're
to the
kind of used
camera,
to it, you know.
please.
I
Like,
mean,
Yeah,
last
we're-
episode
like,
there was
This is just normal. That's just America.
last
they're
episode I
fake
kept
guns.
talking about my gun store that I own. So yeah.
Oh, did you
That's
buy
where
those
you
from?
got the
Did you buy those
guns!
from Toadblob?
Talk about that store, baby.
Oh,
No,
my God.
Yeah, it's an actual domain. We're gonna buy it.
Let's
Could you please
go.
hold the gun up to the camera?
Yeah, can you give us some images to use for the website?
Oh, can we get a thumbnail shot? Can we just get like a nice thumbnail
of you
shot? There we
holding the
go.
gun?
Yes.
Alright,
Yeah.
now make like an angry face or something. that's amazing. Okay, so
FragDempsey
wanna-
gets out of hand.
FragDempsey kills us. Shoots Fonder dead.
No.
I'll just sit here and clutch it the rest of the time. He's dead.
Anytime we say something, anytime we say something you don't like,
Oh,
is that a
Christ.
real gun?
No, it's a fake.
Why do you have that? Where did that?
So actually, when I filmed the Yoda video, I needed a part at the end where I shot Yoda with a gun. So I went up the attic and I got my really old like replica.
I got my gun.
So the one
I got
the one,
my
the one
trusty hunting rifle.
My grandfather's
all
rifle
reliable.
when he
That
fought
was
in World
actually
War
the one I
II.
shot Yoda with. It's a fake shotgun, but now I'm like cleaning out my room, and I'm probably gonna put these back in the attic. So.
Where'd you get
Could you
those?
just,
Like those are
sign your
cool. Those are
gun and give
fake.
it away?
How are they
Yeah, they're-
fake and look so cool?
They were really old. I think they were from like an amusement park. That used to be like when I would see like cool wooden guns like that and be like, "Can I please buy it?" They're like
Dude!
super old. So
Oh my god, like old old gun toys were so much cooler.
yeah.
It's because they did have the orange cap. Hold on, do I have any?
Yeah, they looked real.
Well, the shotgun had an orange cap, but
only
I think
thing
for the
I have is
video, I
this.
think I wrapped it in electrical tape or something, so it didn't. You didn't see the orange cap.
I got like some.
I used to have
Nerf
a
guns
cap gun that was metal and like that was a revolver metal. Literally, if it didn't have a orange
I
tip,
had a
you would
cool-
think it was a
yeah,
real gun.
I had a cool revolver
Yeah.
gun too.
Topa
Except
fucking left his room. He didn't even
He's
just
gonna
leave
go
the
get
chair.
his
He
guns.
left
Yeah,
the
we're
room.
American podcast, baby. Everybody get your guns. Get your guns
When he
out.
comes, let's act like he never existed. When he comes back, he clearly can't hear
No,
us.
I gotta react to this.
That's
That's the gun. That's the gun he used in the Toad Pup Christmas special.
Hey,
Christmas special. Nah, this was in the office video. It's made out of duct tape and a
That is amazing.
5 Below Nerf gun that I bought.
let's go.
Look
That's
at
cool.
this thing. I wanted to make like a comical pistol that you would see in like Looney Tunes when like Yosemite
or it's like
Sam
super
would, like,
long. That's Joker.
Yeah.
And I
So you should
really
make
wanna-
like
I pulled out all my
This was the
props for you
closest.
guys.
So
you
we
should make
also
like the
hold our
Joker
guns
pistol.
the
Where it's like
rest of the
super
time.
long.
This is destroying the tape. I can't do that. So speaking of guns, hold on. We're about to get to a crazy
Oh.
segue here.
Speaking
Oh.
of guns,
Guns, shooting people, sadness, burnout, FragDempsey's break from content creation.
oh my god, the
Look
best,
at that.
the best
That's such a
decision.
good-
Well, that was a great segue. The best
So
decision
like,
I've ever
when
made.
did that start again? That started like beginning of summer, right?
I don't
Summer.
even. It was,
Or
I
no,
think it
not
was the
beginning
end
summer.
of. Yeah, it was the end of summer.
End of summer. End of summer.
Because I was going into school again. I was like, yo, I just gotta quit. All right, let me look. I have it bookmarked. September 15th was when I break and or quit for a bit. I mean, I knew I was coming back, and I think I made that. I don't remember what I wrote in the twit longer, but I made it clear in there that I was gonna come back. But dude, I keep telling this to everybody. If you're ever down, quit. And that goes for anything in life. That goes for anything in life. If you're ever down or sad, quit. It was the
Just
best
quit.
decision I ever made because in
I
that
did some.
time. No, you go ahead. You go ahead. You started talking. I started saying something. I was like, no, you go
That's
ahead.
the thing we do here. We always interrupt each other. I was gonna say
Yeah, we interrupt
because
each other.
I did something similar. I think it was May. I remember because that's when Demon Slayer the movie came out.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like because you still stayed on like Twitter, like you're still hopping
yeah.
on various other things. I just left.
Yeah.
I remember that. And bro, like I'm going off of him. If you like are feeling burnt out on content creation, leave,
Dude,
Just
it's-
get out,
yeah,
run.
it's great.
It's
It's great.
It's the most amazing feel. Like, yeah, you're gonna miss your friends. It's like I also knew I was coming back at some point, but like, bro, like you sit there and you're like, oh shit, I gotta work on video. And you're like, oh wait, no, I don't. And then you go outside, and you love
Yeah.
life to the
No,
full.
I
Yeah.
quit and literally I became busier than I ever was because outside of working and going to school, I spent literally all of my free time just like looking into ways to like improve what I was doing and like what would make it more fun for me. And also I was like extremely bored of video games when I quit. So instinctively what I did was the following week
That's illegal.
I got a $800 graphics card right after I quit. And then the week after that, I went and camped outside of a Best Buy for 18 hours with my dad so I can get a PlayStation 5.
I remember seeing
Yeah.
those posts. You're like, I'm outside. Send me funny things. or
Yeah,
something
dude,
like
that was a crazy experience.
It's
but-
something I've always wanted to experience, but something I just don't have
Yeah.
the time.
It
How
wasn't
was
too it wasn't too bad. I think the issue was that well, we were the first ones there, so we were probably there a little too long. We probably didn't have to have been there the whole night. But the only issue well, and also the people who were also camping like allowed me and my dad to like rotate because me and my dad were there. So like for like 1 hour I would go sit in the car, he'd go sit in the car. I think the worst part was when it was like the last 2.5 hours because I really had to use the bathroom and there was nowhere was open. And we weren't near our house, so like I was just sitting there like dying. Like I
You didn't have a bottle?
No.
Did it have like
No,
one of
I-
those
Like, outside, you could've
bags
just-
that was like taped to your
Yeah,
thigh?
but
and there's,
like
a
it's in the
cord?
middle of the it was in the middle of the city, so like I don't know. I felt like
Ooh, which
They're,
city?
used to it. We've
yeah,
seen it
I
before.
mean, yeah, but I also had to poop, so I just kind of I had to like, I just kind of held it in.
Mhm.
But no, it was worth it because I came home and the first game I got was Spider-Man, which I had not played. And I started playing and I was like, God, dude, this game is so fun. I am missing out by not playing games I have not tried before. So like that kind of made me decide. I was like, okay, I want to like try more games when I come back. So yeah, it's a really great
God,
decision.
I miss video.
Yeah, I know. I was like, I miss video
Man,
games and
video games
actually
are so
like
fun.
Bro, I miss playing video games
Any
just to play
video-
them.
I
Any
hated
video game
games lately.
recommendations,
I'm
Frag?
Daisy.
a Five Nights at Freddy's.
I don't know. If I were to recommend game, I feel like anytime anybody asks me like, what's my favorite game, I'll say Skyrim, and then they'll be like, I've never played Skyrim. Have you never played Skyrim?
I played Skyrim. I don't like it.
I played
Good.
Oblivion.
You don't
so
like anything.
Here's what happened. I was gonna buy Skyrim when
You're not wrong. I'm the person that
so
a lot of
cynical.
people say that I just hate everything.
Skyrim's awesome.
he doesn't
bro.
like cold water. He doesn't like Skyrim. What do you like?
Yeah, what do you like, Tom?
Mario. I like Mario.
Nintendo.
Speaking
games.
of-
Oh yeah, I
Mario.
bet you're gonna be
So
like,
Skyrim,
Mario
right?
Galaxy, worst Mario game. Bet you're gonna say that like right now, right?
I've-
Say it. I dare you. I dare you to say that right now. Do it.
I want to know. I don't play
Stop.
Nintendo games.
Whoa, we got a big.
Were you
man
playing
here.
Pokemon the other day?
Don't
Yeah, well, that to me that doesn't. That's why people get like upset when people complain
don't look at the
about
shelf.
people complaining about Pokemon games. Like, oh, you're just a Nintendo hater. But like, no, bro, I just play Pokemon games. I don't. That's the only Nintendo games like I ever play. But yeah, no, I do love Pokemon. But I would like to play more Nintendo games because I want to try more
yeah.
stuff.
I was gonna say
I like
kinda consider
Mario.
myself like an all-around like game guy. Like I mostly like PC, Nintendo stuff. The only thing I've never really gotten around to is Xbox, because my dad is like a hardcore PlayStation. Like literally, I'm pretty sure right now he's playing Vanguard as we talk. By the way,
Beast
Vanguard's a
mode.
bad game.
Yeah, it's not that great. It made me cry.
Dude, your dad's gonna
Annoying.
disown you if you get an Xbox.
No, yeah, but
I'm
we
waiting for him to
had
like bust into
one-
the door and say that. Would you say about Vanguard?
We had one.
You're playing. You're
Xbox
talking
that-
about Xbox.
He doesn't like Vanguard either, but he said I have to get my money's worth.
Yo, that's like
Respectable dad.
that is
That's
such the.
respectable.
Dude, it's
No,
so
but-
true.
Nobody tell him.
I'm-
But I got him the Resi Evil 3 remake for Christmas because he's been trying to find that game from like GameStops forever, but he's too stubborn to buy
What-
it online. He's like,
What,
no,
what
I'm
did you
getting
buy him?
this
Can you say that
used."
louder, Bub? What did you buy him? I couldn't hear you.
A
Topop, I hate to
brand
tell you
new
this, but your father
tie.
has actually been in this room with me the
Actually,
entire
yo,
time.
yo, what's
Wait a
up, man?
minute. Wait, my dad's in this. Frag?
Hello.
Why'd you say it like that?
I see the resemblance now. You're
I
both
feel like
white.
if Frag was bald, he'd probably
You're
look like my
both
dad.
white.
I won't even lie. But
That's pretty sad.
yeah, we had one Xbox, an Xbox 360 from my uncle, the original model that we got for free.
Nice.
Ooh.
It lasted a couple months before we put in a Naruto game, which gave it the red ring, and my dad didn't even bother trying to fix it. He said, "It's broken. Throw it out."
Dude,
Yeah,
my
as
360,
Naruto games do.
My 360 was a beast. It was a monster.
Really?
Literally. Everybody.
The original model?
No, it was.
It murdered his family.
It was the elite, the one that was
Oh,
black.
okay.
But literally every single friend I know had, like in real life, at least back then, had at some point had an issue with their Xbox, whether it red ringed or the disk drive broke or some other issue. Mine stayed a beast the whole time I used it, and I used it for years. I think the only is that the one I have.
Mine stopped working.
Yours looks slightly newer than mine.
I
Yeah,
got the
that's why-
newest model. This is the E.
That
It's
is
so
the new-
dumb.
Yeah.
I hate this model, but
I
It looks gross.
The only thing that was
it's
wrong with
a little
mine
dusty.
was I remember one day my mom brought home a copy of Bully and gave it to me and said, my friend wants to sell this. Can you test it for me? I said, okay. So I put it in my console and it went and the whole console vibrated. And then from that day on, anytime you start up the console when there's no game inside of the disk drive, it vibrates like a cell phone. It's crazy. It goes and it just shakes and I'm like
It's blasting off.
yeah, it's
Why is
I
it
guess-
radiating heat?
I guess I'm pretty lucky.
Nuclear cloud.
I have the elite and like I've had no problems with it like since I've had it.
Yeah, well, it must just be an elite thing. Maybe most of my friends didn't have elites, but yeah, mine was amazing. Besides that one game disc, it always stayed great for me. I could
Bully
go
is such a good
play right
game.
now.
Did you play Bully?
Oh yeah.
Tom made a video about Bully, I think.
Yeah, I did.
Years ago. Just a
I'm
little plug.
That's my friend Ava's favorite video.
It's a funny game. I remember I played it on stream once, and I think my most viewed clip of it was when I was playing it, and I said, I was walking behind a girl on PC, and I said, "Oh, is that a woman?" And I walked up and just punched her. And the clip just cuts off. I wanted to do something. I wanted to post it somewhere. I was like, "Nah, I probably shouldn't."
Nah, I want to see that clip.
I still have it. I think because when the whole Twitch thing happened, and I think this was one of the reasons why I quit originally, because I was just so sick of Twitch's shit. This is when like every week there was something dumb coming out, and like I think the two final straws for me was the DMCA thing, because I got a strike from Britney Spears and I had to delete.
Britney herself was watching FragDempsey. She's like,
oh
wait a minute.
my god.
Is that my song?
Yeah, is that my song? And she just banned me. I still have it, but yeah, I had to ban 3.5 years worth of clips, although I have them all downloaded.
I thought Britney Spears was your ex-wife.
No, that's Lisa. Lisa's my ex-wife.
And
then
Not
also
anymore.
the bot thing where they would try to get you to click on their username and then they'd fucking track your IP, and I'm like, this is just ridiculous.
Oh my god. I did one stream once without a webcam because it was like late at night. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do a stream without my webcam, and I got like 5 bot followers from that.
Oh yeah.
Because I guess they were like, he's
It
just
must
a
have been
gullible streamer now. He's just no webcam.
Yeah, I think I remember you rating me around that time before I quit, so that must have been around that time, because I remember during that time, right when I was about to quit, it kept happening to me when I was playing DayZ on stream. I would keep getting bot followers, and I was like, hey, thanks for the follow, and I'm like, yeah, that guy's not real.
Yeah.
I would just get so mad. I was like, dude, I'm so fucking sick of this. But
Oh god, I have a very bad experience with bots. So I haven't streamed in like 3 months.
everybody
goddamn.
does at some point, has a bad bot story.
So it wasn't Twitch bots actually. So I'd been playing a Kahoot stream for a while, right? And I started it up, and it actually everyone who watched my stream happened to pop in that day. Everyone's kind of excited. I think I was pulling 30 viewers that day, and I was like, God damn, this is going crazy. I know why now, because as soon as I opened up the Kahoot, waves of bots just started joining with very inappropriate names that
happened to me.
could have easily gotten me banned. So I had to shut that down, right? And then start another Kahoot. They literally, Kahoot's so fucking stupid, by the way, and this is why. They have a mode to put a random name, randomly generate a name, right? So that way you can't type in something inappropriate. The bots can easily bypass that. Literally. It's I remember looking up, apparently it's a single thing, or it's if name equals false or some shit like that, and they just go boom.
That's funny. Yeah, I remember trying to stream Kahoot once too, and that happened to me, and I was like, really, guys? One of y'all is botting me. I just want to play Kahoot. Come on.
The story's not over, because everyone chats just put the link in your Discord, right? And I'm like, okay. Or put the code in your Discord. So I did. And as soon as I do that, 2 fellas joined my Discord. and it keeps going. And after the stream's over, everybody, I think, Tom, do you remember Rust Player?
Yes.
There's a dude in my Discord whose name was just Rust Player. And he was one of the trolls, and he just became a part of my community for a bit. Everyone started idolizing him. And then there were 2 other dudes who made burner accounts to join. I think everyone just started bullying them or something. I don't even remember.
That's awesome.
But, yeah, that stream that one took a bit of a nosedive.
We all have that one stream that just becomes notorious because it was a train wreck. I love that.
That's all my streams. That's part of the
beloved
reason I don't
streams.
stream anymore, is because if it's not Wi-Fi, if it's not Streamlabs just not working anymore for some reason. I think Snick and you and pretty much a couple other people I've talked to have had the same problem.
Oh yeah.
Where it's just your Wi-Fi, your computer, everything is fine, and then you hit that go live button, and everything that can go wrong goes wrong.
It's the story of my life. There was a bunch of reasons.
Even
why
your
I quit.
return stream.
Yeah,
even that
exactly.
happened.
Every time. I figured out what caused that then, so it won't happen again. But yeah, dude, it's literally it. Yeah, it's like I said, I know that's the story of my life. Technology problems. As soon as I hit the live button, I have something go wrong. It's almost every single time.
You know, it'd been really funny okay, so Schlatt came back recently. He did the big purge thing. What if that went wrong? What if that didn't work and you just kind of sat there uh-oh.
Dude, that's so funny you said that, because
that would happen to me.
Yeah, I just watched a clip of that, and the first thing that went in my head was if that was me, it wouldn't have worked. And it would have been super anticlimactic. That's the first thing I thought of.
So Twitch, huh, guys?
I do not enjoy streaming. I keep trying to do it every once in a while. The most fun I had streaming was Bowser's Fury. That was just fun. Like I didn't care like who was watching me and stuff like that. But then after a while, I got this like feeling of just like I can't be funny, like improvising.
That's
I can't.
another thing.
I just can't be entertaining.
Especially because one of the biggest problems I had streaming is that I always felt like I had to do something different. Like I swear, I think there was like a half a year period where I streamed something different every single day, unless it was like a Minecraft or some shit like that. But like it's just so hard when you're playing like a game that like you're not totally into to just commentate. You're like you're playing Minecraft. You're like, oh, I just mined that dirt block. Thanks for the follow.
Yo.
It's so hard.
Because when I started like the last few times I've started streaming, besides the one I did with Nick is not green, cool guy. It's so hard to like not have someone to play off of. You know, it's like it's hard to not do it, but it's easier when you have someone to play.
Yeah, and it's like the thing with small streamers is, and that this is another reason why I got frustrated when I quit, and I'm trying to find a way around, is that you want to play with other people and you want to have one other person there to like stream with, but stream gets jealous when that's how I feel, at least. Is like whenever I have someone else on stream, is like I feel like people aren't as talkative because it's like you're talking to that person instead of talking to chat. That's how I feel.
Yeah, I have that problem too, because I like streaming with other people more because it's more fun to me. It's less draining to me. But like no one talks in chat, no one watches the stream, so it's like, well,
exactly. That's
shit.
That's how I always.
Well, no one chats in my chat either way, so I'm good.
Oh, okay.
You know what? Actually, kind of like a tangent off of that. When it comes to getting other people, I always feel so bad. This is an issue I don't really struggle with as much anymore. But like, for instance, with Nick or something like that, you can't ever think of a natural way to DM another creator out of nowhere.
Dude, I'm so bad at
It's
that.
gonna be one
It's
of
so
two
bad.
things.
Yeah.
It's one, asking to do like a video or a stream or something together, which is super awkward because you feel bad, but you don't know that the other person doesn't feel bad about it, but you think they feel bad. Or two, you send them a random image or something like that, like Moist Critical next to his dog or something. And then a conversation snowballs from there like 50% of the time. No one really talks about it, but like it's, at least for
the
me,
worst.
sometimes it's impossible to talk to other creators just naturally.
I'm like that too, and I think one thing that's helped me, like, because that was another thing I wanted to get better at when I came back. I was like, I want to get better at actually talking to other creators, because I feel like I never interact with anybody, besides like when I was doing something stupid like Among Us SMP, or Beer SMP. It's how hard it is to talk to other people, and then I realized that everybody else has the same issue.
We've been trying to get FragDempsey on the podcast for
know,
months, but no one is.
so
everyone's
long.
Too scared to DM him. It's crazy.
Dude, people are scared to DM me sometimes. I'll never understand it. Sometimes I'll see people message me on Discord, and then I'll go and look at, like, I'll see it on my phone, and then I'll go to my app, and I'll be like, where's it at? They fucking deleted it.
I've had that happen to me before. And then I'll be like nervous to message and be like, what'd you send me?
Yeah.
What did you say?
What did you
say something?
Buddy.
I saw that.
You
can't run.
Bring it back. I saw what you said.
Run that one back.
But then there's also the people who get too comfortable too quickly DMing about stuff.
The biggest issue I ever had with that, this isn't really a problem anymore, but whenever people would just like bully you, like I'm fine with my friends bullying me, like, oh, you're so ugly or something, but then you meet that one dude who's known you for a night, he's like, oh yeah, fuck Toadbub, dude, this guy sucks. Hey, I'm joking, bro, we're friends. You want for Among Us later tonight?
I know
Some shit like that.
I can't think of anybody off my head who's done that to me, but I know somebody has, and I don't remember who. But I know it's happened.
The biggest thing that bothers me is just like, don't. How do I say this? Don't think
dumb.
that because you interacted with somebody, and they responded back, that you're automatically friends.
Yeah.
That's not how friendships work.
You know what that reminds me of? Frag, I'm not sure if you heard about this, but Stick was telling us on the last episode he was on about the time someone messaged him about Purpled, and he was like, hey, if you see Grayson, tell him I say hi. That's his real name.
Oh my god.
I hate calling anybody that I met through content creation by their like official name.
You guys can all call
like
me
I just
Billy.
won't do it.
I love
Billy.
it. I love Billy.
I'm gonna call
I've
you
been
Frag.
pushing between. I like Billy more, but it's kind of hard to like make the switch. It feels more natural for me instead of saying,
Yeah,
"Hey,
yeah.
FragDempsey."
Yeah,
Hey,
no,
Dempsey, how you
like-
doing?
I just say Frag. I like abbreviate the names.
Yeah,
like
just
I
Frag.
call Bup. I call Fonder. I call Frag.
There's
Frag.
like,
That was
oh,
like when I
that's
didn't know
another
your real
thing.
name was
I
Tom,
had
was
a
like,
slight
hey, what's up, that
issue.
guy?
Yeah, I know.
I had
I
this.
still love that.
Hey, that guy.
That's the problem with my screen name, but I don't care if people call
Yeah,
me
guy.
Tom because
Well,
like,
yeah, 'cause you say
like
Tom in your videos, like you say that
Yeah,
as
exactly.
your name, like it's well known. For me, like my name, you gotta dig to find my name. Like it's out there, but you gotta dig
I
for
literally
it.
just
And
said
if you're
it.
gonna
I
do
literally
that,
just
it's
said it
kind
like
of
a
creepy.
couple minutes ago.
I said that earlier in the like I don't care if people know my name, but I have this one vivid memory. I was streaming Toontown and this dude wanted to play with me on there, so I was like, all right, whatever, just meet up in this district. And like someone like I think someone said my name in the chat that was like my real name. It was one of my friends in real life, and then he started calling me that, and I was like, hey,
yeah.
can you not call me that? He's like, why not?
Yeah.
You
You're
got
getting a
me
little too
there.
close, buddy. I don't know ya.
got me there. Oh, yeah.
Legally, I can call you that because it's your name. You pulls up your birth certificate, and then you're.
Like 100, but like 100%. I feel like if I were to like meet any of you guys in like real life, and we're like sitting in a room, like in like a dystopian like white void room with two chairs in it, and we're just sitting across each other, maybe then I'll start like using the real name. But I don't know if I'll
When
do
will
it over
that
Discord.
happen? What
No, once you're in real
situation
life,
will that
use the real
happen in?
name. Once you're in real life, you
No,
use the real name.
That's
how
why
see
I
it.
Yeah.
kind of lucked
Yeah.
out with how mine is, because even if like you do call me by like Bup or something in real life, like that's not as like awkward as saying something like. Let me think of an example.
Toad.
More an awkward toe.
I'm thinking. What's a name I could use?
No, dude.
Hey, yo,
Hey,
64.
Exotic Live, how you doing, buddy?
No, I just realized I'm setting like a thing in motion. So like inevitably, like if something like a TwitchCon happens and I go there in real life and people are like trying to call me by my real name, they'd be like, "Hey, Billy."
And then- no, you gotta get like really serious and like, who said you could call me that?
Who said you could?
Wait,
call me
didn't say that. I
POB,
didn't give you
POB,
permission.
you're a FragDempsey fan.
We're not on a first name basis
Wait,
yet.
FragDempsey.
Hey,
Oh my God.
hey everybody, it's me. I'm so sorry. I don't know.
Hi, Mr. Billy.
Hey, Billy. Yeah, you're gonna be a lot shorter than that. Hey, Billy. Nah, dude.
Hold on.
I love my fans, dude. I have like a cult. I've been told I have a cult viewing. And I 100%
That's
agree with
good.
it. It's funny
People
because
won't
like,
leave.
I literally have some fans who don't watch. Dude, he's dying over there. I literally
I
have some
didn't
fans
realize what he
who-
was doing.
He's choking. Yeah, I have some fans who literally don't watch anybody else on Twitch. It's funny. Like, I think my one,
FragDempsey community's in.
yeah, my one mod's
So your mother?
Twitch recapped. No, my mother. I think he said my mother. No, my mom's not allowed on my Twitch stream. But
I thought you said
No,
your
you
mom
said,
was on a
some of my
live for a
fans
second.
only watch me on Twitch, so you know that'd be your mother.
oh, look, man, I told my mom she's not allowed to see my Twitch stream. I told her this is my private time, mom. Get away from me.
Yeah, I told my parents they're not allowed to watch my videos,
yeah,
and then they started watching them. They were like, "This is
I know,
stupid,"
they
and I
do
was
it in
like, "That's
secret.
why you
They
can't
do it
watch
in
You
it."
just
secret.
you just
Do your
pretend they
parents
don't
watch
exist
it
to be
still?
like what videos? I'm just using this tripod.
Yeah, no,
to
it's really
hold my
really
phone.
bad when you make it's really bad when you make a video about a dating app and make a lot of sex references and say you're a virgin a lot, and then your
mom
grandmother
goes,
tells you
yeah,
about it.
and then-
Not my mother, my grandmother.
Oh my God! Wait, Frank. I'm not sure if I ever told you about when my parents watched
Yeah,
the
you told
Omegle
me, you
video.
told
Yeah,
me.
I haven't told the story.
I feel so bad
My-
about it sometimes.
No, it's not. My parents are very, thankfully, they're very big supporters of my stuff. But that also comes
Old
with
guy.
its downsides. Like, A, having to explain Mr. Beast to your mother.
Yeah.
And then B, when I make videos with other people, I brought Snick, or when I brought Snick on, my mom thought he was faking a British accent.
His accent.
It's just like, why are you hanging out with this?
As a fake British person, he could.
Have you heard his American accent? It's amazing.
I haven't, but
Does
I
your-
wanna hear it
It's
now.
incredible. What was that?
Does your mom listen to the podcast?
I don't think she knows this. If so,
Hi, Mom
how you
Bup.
doing?
When I was
Wait,
doing my podcast, my dad listened to it.
The Nut
Aw.
Podcast.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my God.
He's a big
Icon.
fan.
Yeah, but, fuck, what was I saying? Oh yeah. My mom asked me why I was hanging out with 30-year-old men. I was like, wait, who are you talking about? She's like, oh, that dude with the beard. I was like, I think he's like 19 or 20
I
or something.
wanted to shave the beard because I was like, everybody thinks I'm an old ass man. I'm like, I'm not that old.
Don't you want
like,
that? That's funny though.
I know, it's like, because all the kids are blowing up nowadays. Like, look at it. Look at it.
Actually,
you
that's a
got
good
these
question.
children playing Minecraft. They got like 80 billion viewers. Like, you're 13 years old. Like, that's why I wanted to shave the beard. I'm like, I can't be famous anymore. I'm old. I have to shave the beard. Oh, my friend's like, no, you look like a child. I'm like, I know.
I need to finish. Actually, you know what? That's a good question. How does it feel? Because you're definitely one of the older ones in our community. Sadly, how do you feel?
He just went on a rant.
Okay,
about
no,
how old he's not.
Listen, like there's no getting around it. Like, consider like you see some of these people who are like it astounds me. Like I'll see like the craziest editor on the
and they're
planet,
like 8 years
and they'll be like
old.
4. Yeah, exactly.
like the other day.
Fucking Wheatskins is like 15 years old, and I'm like, God damn, bro. He's 15 or 16. I can't remember.
Dude, like Pickle showed me this edit he made for like Wally Bear, and I was like, dude, that is so good. And I didn't know Pickle was like 15.
Bro, you want to know what I was editing when I was like 14 and 13? You want to see this?
Yeah, I was doing like cross transitions, cross dissolve. Like, I didn't even know what a keyframe was. And this dude's got like flashy text and like,
Here,
I'm like,
let me show you a video. Let me show you a video I made my freshman year of high school.
You're gonna have to. You're just gonna show it to the camera.
Exactly.
Yep.
Wait, is this?
Please be Windows Movie Maker.
This was made in
Dude,
Movie
I
Maker,
was a god at Windows Movie Maker, dude. You don't even
Dude,
know.
I was
I
too.
pushed
I
that
used it so much.
I pushed that program to the limit.
I was
Like,
an
oh my God.
iMovie. What the fuck?
Dude,
I got 27 views.
you see, no, it's crazy. I know, like, honestly, though, like, it's crazy. Like, it almost makes me wish I started content creation when I was younger, because, like, I feel like I'm so old now. And it's like, to myself, I'm thinking, like, how many more years do I have to get to a certain
Before
point?
I die.
No, before I'm too old to be, you know. But no, there's a bunch of, that was my problem for a while. I was like, I felt like I was too old. And then I looked and I started looking up ages of, like, the bigger streamers, and I'm like, oh no, I'm fine.
Markiplier, like all those dudes
Yeah,
are
you're
like in their
fine.
30s.
Yeah, one person I
mid-30s.
looked to was Ludwig. I thought Ludwig was like 22. I looked it up. He's like 26.
Really?
I was like, oh,
Yeah,
shit.
he's
Whoa.
All right. Yeah. But I'm not saying I'm trying to be on Ludwig's level. I just,
like,
I'm gauging the room, you know. I'm like, how old is everybody? Because I was confused, you know.
I'm kind of glad I didn't start as young as I could have. I think I started Toad Bup when I was like 15, 14 or something like that. But I feel like if you start too early, you're gonna...
No, I'll put it like this. And like,
I'm not gonna say like...
I'll say all the stuff I made when I was younger, it's cringe, it's terrible, it's bad. I would not want to show it to anybody, but it was it was experience. It was experience.
Yeah.
And it gets you into the learning how to edit and learning how to make stuff. So it is good to start like when you're younger and to be ahead, because like, for example, someone like Pickle, I know I mention Pickle all the time. Pickle's like 15, and dude can already edit like better than me, right?
No, exactly.
So like when Pickle's my age, like dude's literally gonna be like Jesus. Like he's gonna,
I think about
like he's gonna put his foot out and like text transitions are gonna carry him where he walks. Like he's gonna
S_shake is gonna part the Red Sea.
He's gonna part the sea. He's gonna be able to do anything. And I'm like no. It's all off, man.
And then you ask them, it's like, oh, how long you been out there? Like, oh, I don't know, like 8 months. I'm like, how? Yo, bro, you went out of the womb with a copy of like Sony Vegas or some shit.
Exactly.
I swear to God.
I've been editing with Premiere for 5 years, and I like just figured out like a few months ago how to do like I don't know, how to fucking auto Bezier of keyframes.
Oh my God.
Like, I just figured that out like 3 months ago, and I was like, man, I should have tried this earlier. It looks a lot more smooth. But
When I used Vegas, I used to move images frame by frame because I didn't know how to just
My God.
yeah.
I did that with iMovie, but I didn't know how to go down to the frames. Like I couldn't get that low, so it would just be like it was so bad.
iMovie's the best.
Dude, I actually when I was younger, I used I would like combine editing programs. Like I'd start an iMovie, and then I'd move it to Movie Maker, and then I'd like upload it to YouTube. It was
Movie
like
Maker
so
is how I
Movie
started
Maker
my channel. Movie Maker was amazing.
Yo,
Such a good-
I started with iMovie, and After Effects, which is like the two oddest programs to start out with.
Wow.
But like I'm so good in After Effects, and I'm kind of glad. Like I downloaded After Effects
So
the same time I started getting into content creation, which is when I was like 10. And I'm happy I did it because it was like a lot of fun. Some of my best memories is when I like
Now
would
you're
just
literally,
fucking
like, Jesus
shake the
H.
Mario
Christ
plushes around.
Now he's Jesus. He's
Now I'm
ascended.
Jesus.
Now he's
When you
Jesus.
get good, no,
No, my editing is not that good. I make a shit ton of mistakes.
Everybody makes mistakes with their editing. Like you go over
Yeah.
how many times, and then you get to the end, you're like, "Oh my god, I can't believe I
I'm
left
only
that in
at
there."
like Moses level right now. I'm not quite sure.
You're not
Moses.
Jesus. Yeah, you're
You
not
see,
Jesus.
your editing level is based. You turn into that biblical figure, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm
Yeah.
like a Joseph. More
I think
like,
with me
okay,
is
this
that
feels.
I think I have good vision for what I want, but then when it comes to actually executing it,
yeah.
I'll be like, all right, now how do I
Oh,
do that?
How do I
Yeah.
turn that
know.
red?
Yeah.
I just realized it's.
I
been
mean-
like an hour 20.
Yeah, speaking of biblical figures, Jesus Christ was born like many years ago. It's now Christmas.
Yeah, it's
How
like
much of
Jesus'
greater
birthday in
is
like
the real
3
Jesus,
days.
almost as old as Frag here.
I'm finally not the oldest one on the podcast.
Someday, man.
All right, let's do this out. Old time, running out of time. We're running out of time. This
You
is.
had the
I
best
think this is
transition.
already this is already like the longest episode we've had. I'm very glad it went this long because this is. freaking-
Let's go.
No,
Let's
I
go
have
for another
quite a
hour.
fun.
Go for another hour.
Yes.
Hang on for a
kinda
FragDempsey part
tired.
2 sometime.
I forgot.
Dude,
I forgot
I'm
we were
so down
recording.
for FragDempsey part 2.
What do you say? You say I forgot to record.
I forgot.
No, I forgot we were recording.
Yeah.
But
I was recording
Greg,
the
if
entire
you
time.
have
That'd be
any,
really
like-
bad.
I love
You guys
the
have any
cover
final
on.
questions? I've got to wipe that off my screen, guy.
Nah, I think the worst day was when we didn't get footage from somebody, and we're probably never gonna get them back on the podcast.
No, we're not gonna-
We're never getting them back
We're not gonna
on.
mention
Man
that.
literally
Yeah,
has
yeah.
like 300,000
That
subscribers
episode,
and like does it for a
episode
living
didn't
now.
happen. Gonna have to wipe it from
does it
everyone's minds
Wait
now.
for it.
All right,
Hold on.
all right.
Wait.
Wait
What?
for it.
I'm waiting.
Supposed to
Could be
pop
Yoda.
up on my camera and be like, the cover is on. Hold on. I'm trying to. Why is
not-
it doing it? Come on,
what?
camera. I want you to do it now. The one time I want you to do it and you don't. All right.
So that's been the FragDempsey episode.
I tried.
Alright, Frag, if you got any final thoughts, you want to share any.
Talk about the Go XLR. That's the one thing we didn't really talk about.
Watch this.
Don't talk about that.
Do something funny with the Go XLR.
Go XLR.
Wait,
Go
show
XLR.
something
Go
really
XLR.
funny with
Go
it.
XLR. Wasn't that cool?
Yeah,
That was
dope.
pretty
From
cool.
your room. Grab a funny prop from your room so we can end this off.
A funny prop
Sorry.
in my room.
Something that you haven't shown before.
Make out with the Obama cardboard cutout.
Yeah, let's get a sequel.
Yeah, the sequel.
Caress his hair.
Hold on. Wait. Okay.
He looks like a wandering child. Like, where's my
Gotta-
mom?
He has to mentally. Oh my god, look at those shorts.
Oh, screenshot! Oh. Clip that. Put it on WikiFeed.
James is
Put
gonna have
on
to
NFT.
censor that.
I like the Rubik's Cube in the back.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's
Rubik's
really
Cube.
cool.
That's a really
Pretty,
cool
it's
Rubik's
pretty dope.
Man, I want a cool room
I'm
like
so-
FragDempsey.
I got a
My
Rubik's
chest
Cube.
Hey guys, make sure to use your
What the
Pip-Boy
fuck?
to
What the hell?
subscribe to this episode of the podcast.
What's it called?
Pip-Boy.
I filled a
Fitbit.
bomb?
The podcast.
The FragDempsey podcast.
Yeah. Wait a minute.
Wait, he's chasing the timeline. He's making it his podcast.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
no.
become editor Jesus. You're
The logo
gonna-
says no.